What is up, YouTube? Good morning. Let's take a look at some player props on PrizePicks for tonight, Thursday Night Football. I'm going to save y'all the trouble of looking at my face today. Got some issues going on with the camera. So, two picks you're going to take a look at. Got a divisional matchup tonight. Got Atlanta going down to Tampa Bay. So, first one we're going to take a look at Zane Gonzalez. Over 1.5 field goals made. This is the kicker for the Atlanta Falcons here, going over 1.5 field goals made. Now, keep up with me on these stats. He's only played 5 games this year, but he does clear in 3 of those 5. Even the 2 times that he goes under, he still gets us a field goal. So he has yet to just be completely dry on a game and get no field goals. So we only need 2, obviously. So he's at least hooking us and getting us halfway there, right? So we'd love to see that. A couple of these, he even tacks on an extra for us. The Bucks are favored by 4.5 tonight. So this is about a point away either way from, being expected to potentially be decided by a field goal. My rule of thumb is on these obviously Atlanta's an underdog. So if this was like in favor of Tampa Bay by like -6.5, -7.5 or more, then I try to steer clear of these underdog teams kickers if they are picked to lose by more than about 5.5, 6 points. Because pretty much game script is expected that the kicker's gonna have no business kicking in the fourth quarter. So you're really only getting about 3/4 worth out of an underdog team's kicker if the spread is 6+. And that's kind of my rule of thumb. I kind of made that rule up for myself. So, but this game, when you get it down to 4.5 is probably the max I'd go. 4.5, 3.5, 1.5. You can expect that you're getting 4 full quarters out of a field goal kicker if the game is, kind of follows game script and is expected to, and ends up being as close as expected. So this is -4.5. It's a tight window, but I still like it here for Atlanta's kicker, given what he's done so far. Now keep up with me here as well. We're looking at about -113 odds on this. Now, through 14 weeks, there have been on Thursday Night Football 56 made field goals this year. So that is 4 per game because there's 2 kickers or 1 kicker per team, so 2 kickers per game. So you're looking at 2 field goals made per kicker on each team per game on Thursday Night Football. So on average, this has been a very common hit for Thursday Night Football kickers. So that will be pick number 1. Pick number 2. You see him creeping up here. I like to stay away from the popular tab. You already know that about me, but Bucky Irving's receiving yards, we really need to talk about here. Over 20.5. Now, I also love over 13.5 for his longest rush. It has since been moved to 14.5. It's fine, I guess. I don't love it as much. But for 20.5 receiving yards, he's going to clear this in 4 of 6 games this year. The times that he went under, week 1 at Atlanta, actually had 4 catches for only 8 yards. That is no bueno here. But, you have to chalk that one up, take it in the chin. And then to Arizona, he hooks us at 20. Now, we need to look at just his longest receptions per game. This is obviously one catch. This is one catch, that his longest catch of the game. 22, 25, 72, and 24. Again, it just absolutely crushes this, right? With just one catch. So this tells us 4 out of 6 times, if you took this over of 20.5 receiving yards for the whole game, he's getting you there in one catch 4 out of 6 times, right? So 22, 25, 72, 24. Now, we just want to look at the rest of his receiving yards, absolutely crushing this as well. He's averaging 10.4 yards per catch. So I would say give grace of 3 catches. If we get 3 catches max tonight, I think at home in a divisional game, we're good here. His receptions are at 3 flat. So I think if you like that, then you might as well just go here. If it were 2.5, I'd like to go there, but it's already at 3. So you're looking at a push. I like this a lot better. DK does have this set to, it's back up to 22.5. So this has been bouncing back and forth. So if this goes back down to 21.5, PrizePicks is going to match that. I bet it might even go up still. I bet they put this back up to 21.5 probably by the time this video uploads, to be honest. So they just keep dropping a yard, flip the odds. So it'll be 21.5 -115 versus 109. Jump up to 22.5, then they flip the odds. So with that being said, I'll shut up, get this video put out to y'all, but this is definitely one that's going to bump up. Get it while it's hot. Zane Gonzalez over 1.5 field goals made. Bucky over 20.5 receiving yards. Let me know what y'all think. Sub the channel for me and like the video. Drop in the comments what you're rolling with tonight, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Good luck. Later.